Hello everyone, my name is John. Today I'll show you how to set up an integration to transfer new contacts from Zoho Inventory to Mailjet. This is necessary in order to automatically transfer new contacts from Zoho Inventory to other systems. For example, in Mailjet you can add new contacts and set up email campaigns for them. Now let's move on to the setup. First, you need to create a new connection. Next, you need to select the Zoho Inventory data source system. Now you need to choose an action. In this case, I want to receive new contacts. At this point you need to connect your Zoho Inventory account to the ApiX-Drive system. In this window, we need to specify the login and password of the Zoho Inventory personal account. Next, you need to grant permission to ApiX-Drive to work with your Zoho Inventory account. When the connected login is displayed in the list of active accounts, select it and click Continue. No additional settings are provided for the Zoho Inventory system, so just click Continue. At this stage, you can set up a data filter. In this case, there is no need for this, so we also click Continue. Now you see the data for one of your Zoho Inventory contacts. If everything suits you, click Continue. This completes the setup of the Zoho Inventory data source successfully. Now you need to go to the data destination settings. We choose the system Mailjet. Next, you need to select an action. Add contact. At this stage you need to connect your Mailjet account to the ApiX-Drive system. In this window, you must specify the API key and secret key. In order to receive them, go to your personal account Mailjet. Then go to Profile Settings. Now let's move on to the REST API section. API Key Management. If you haven't created an API key yet, you need to create one. In order to see the secret key, you need to reset it. Copy the API key and secret key and paste them into the corresponding fields in the ApiX-Drive system. When the required fields are filled, click Continue. When the connected login is displayed in the list of active accounts, select it and click Continue. At this stage, you need to select a list in which new contacts will be created for each new contact from Zoho Inventory. Now, you see the Mailjet fields for creating new contacts. You can assign variables from Zoho Inventory to these fields. In order to do this, click in the field and select a variable from the drop-down list. Note that you can use not only variables, but also write values manually. When the required fields are filled, click Continue. At this point, you see an example of the data that will be sent to Mailjet for each new contact from Zoho Inventory. If something does not suit you, click Edit and you will go back one step. In order to check the correctness of the settings, click Send Test Data to Mailjet. After successful sending, go to Mailjet and check the result. If everything suits you, return to the ApiX-Drive service and continue setting up. This completes the Mailjet data reception setup successfully. Now you need to enable auto-update and select the update interval, for example once every 5 minutes. That's all. I wish you successful integration settings and good luck.